So here's a strategy for multi-digit multiplication called partial products multiplication. This is connected to a strategy for division called partial quotients division, which we'll do later in the year. And this is a good foundation for building that skill. So let's say I'm doing a problem like 26 times 4. What I would encourage students to do, if this is giving them trouble, is create like a sidebar area where they'll keep track of all of the solutions that all together will give them their final product. So in order to find out what 26 times 4 is, I can think of it as 4 times 6, and then 4 times 20, all added together. So 4 times 6 is 24, 4 times 20 is 80, add them together, 104. Let's say I'm doing 2 digits times 2 digits. So instead of 24 times 4, or 26 times 4, I'm doing 26 times 14. Same strategy applies. Create a sidebar area, 4 times 6, 4 times 20, 10 times 6, 10 times 20. Then once all of those problems are laid out, then we can go through and solve them. 6 times 4 is 24, 4 times 20 is 80, 10 times 6 is 60, and 10 times 20 is 200. Add them all together. So 4, 10, 16, 1, 364. You may be thinking, why not just learn the good old-fashioned way? Why not just do what I did in school? So that would be something that perhaps resembles this. 6 times 4 is 24. Bring that 2 over. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 2 is 10. Drop a 0. 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 2 is 2. Add it together. For some students that works. That will make sense for them, and they'll be able to transfer that to new problems. In my experience, for many students,
Christopher Sanchez, please report to the office. Christopher Sanchez, please report to the office. Thank you.
This system does not help them understand by way of place value what they are actually doing. And instead what they end up doing is just a set of discrete steps that do not sum total make any sort of rational sense to them. By teaching partial products, students can see that a final product is built of products along the way that are then added together to get their final answer. Once they gain confidence with that process, I then feel comfortable teaching them the back of the envelope, good old-fashioned way, especially for larger numbers like 3 digits times 3 digits, where there's so much to keep track of. But partial products, I think, is a fantastic stepping stone that makes sure that students understand how place value works and the fact that numbers can be decomposed. 14 can be thought of as 4 plus 10. Then you can multiply each of those by 26, and then you can put them back together. That has, to me, more long-term benefits in terms of deep mathematical understanding. So, partial products multiplication. That's where we start, and then we get here eventually.